Welcome to Agenda Edina, a program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. The City of Edina has a plan for spending almost $4 million in Federal CARES Act local funding to assist with expenses associated with the COVID-19 pandemic. The U.S. Department of Treasury has offered guidance to local governments across the country about how to lawfully spend those federal funds. The State Auditor's Office and the League of Minnesota Cities has provided additional guidance. At its July meeting, the Edina City Council approved a spending plan for the money. $400,000 will be given to volunteers enlisted to assist people, or VEAP, for its Emergency Rental Assistance Program. Earlier in the pandemic, the city provided $100,000 for the program, so this allocation brings Edina's total to $500,000.
In Minnesota, they anticipate 19% of current renters could lose their housing. A survey was done recently by Housing Link, and 70% of renters who lost their jobs during COVID-19, and there is 26% anticipate that they will not be able to pay rent without the federal CARES money.
An additional $400,000 will be allocated for the city's Emergency Small Business Assistance Program. A few months ago, the Housing and Redevelopment Authority awarded 11 local businesses grants or forgivable loans for $9,000 each. The city will take another round of applications in August and make awards in September.
One of the things we learned after doing the first round of business assistance was that the need was deep and broad. So it wasn't just storefront businesses, it wasn't just salons or restaurants, but we heard from every type of business in every type of sector. So even as the economy has reopened, many of our businesses are finding that customers are not ready to come back. And so we're really thankful to have an opportunity to do a second round of financing, where we'll provide forgivable loans, $10,000 for each eligible business, and we think we can really make a difference and try to keep as many of our local businesses as possible in business throughout this year and into next.
The city is working with M Health Fairview Southdale Hospital to create a community COVID-19 testing program. It is estimated such a testing program will cost about $250,000. The rest of the money will be used to cover general government costs associated with the pandemic response.
We want to make sure that the money can be beneficial to the community, to taxpayers in the community, and by focusing it on some of the needs in the community and by our own internal government finance needs, we think we can accomplish that.
To provide new housing for those looking to age in the community, a local apartment building may be raised to make way for new townhomes. Elizabeth and Peter McDonough have proposed redeveloping the property at the corner of Hankerson Avenue and 52nd Street. An existing two-story, four-unit apartment building and single-family home would be raised for contractor Edina Homes to build two four-unit, 2.5-story townhomes. The City Council approved a comprehensive plan amendment and rezoning to allow the project. PGA golf professional Jay Meyerhoff joined the pro staff at Braemar Golf Club 2 seasons ago. Since then, he has brought a number of new programs to Braemar Golf Club that have helped introduce people to the sport. But perhaps none are more important than PGA Reach and the 100 Holes for Hope event.
PGA Minnesota hosted a very special event at Mount Frontenac Golf Course in Red Wing on June 18th. Braemar PGA golf pro Jay Meyerhoff was one of the coordinators.
This is our third year, 100 Holes for Hope. It was awesome. We did everything going on in the world. It was very important that we continued this event, so we raised over about $14,000, and the money goes to local PGA Hope chapters. So as you can see behind me, it helps all the veterans that have, through the VA, that need golf, to kind of help them with everything that they're going through.
The event paired local veterans with some of the best PGA professionals in Minnesota.
It's been really great. Everybody, they're just very friendly and welcoming, and they're happy to teach. And I think just to be out with like pros like this and being able to ask questions.
For these vets, a day on the course can be more than just a leisure activity. Jeremy Wolfsteller was wounded during his second tour in Iraq in 2005.
Golf has always been a passion of mine. When I was injured, it took a lot of activities that I used to be able to do prior to the injury away, and I was able to pick up golf again as a rehabilitative therapy for me.
Recreational therapists work toward leisure goals and recreation goals. We adapt equipment for veterans or individuals that have disabilities. We work on finding them new leisure enjoyment that they maybe didn't have previously, or re-find that joy again. We really work on this whole health model of care that incorporates the mind and the body, the cognitive factors, spiritual, emotional.
When I got out of the military, I struggled a lot with PTSD, which a lot of veterans do. And for me, getting out into nature was very helpful.
And Jay has a personal motivation to make the annual event successful.
I lost a cousin. He was in the Army, and I lost him. We lost him way too young in life. And I saw the devastation that it caused my aunt and uncle and my family. The individuals behind us and the individuals that I've served give us our freedom. They risk their lives that we can come out and play golf. So for me to give back a little bit with the game of golf is nothing compared to the sacrifice that they took upon themselves to ensure our freedom and our well-being. So anything I can do to help, I will always do it for them.
This year, organizers also gathered masks and other PPE for VA medical professionals.
So it's 100 holes for hope, but then we added "and our heroes," just to show our support for everything that they're doing. These individuals are risking their lives every day to ensure our safety.
VA representatives accepted the items at Braemar Golf Course.
Thank you for your continued support and partnership in this, and we hope it continues into the future.
In the end,
This is the shot. Okay.
the day is about being together,
Whoa.
having fun, and of course, golfing.
It's fun. It's great people. Like, they're just a really good community.
As a veteran, it helps me maybe it clears my mind for a day or two when I'm out on the golf course. It's all I'm thinking about is having fun, hitting balls. I'm not worrying about anything in the future or in the past. And it just, I think that's what this event is all about. It's like the community, PGA saying, hey, we're here for you. We recognize what you guys have contributed. And, you know, and then again, it gives us the opportunity to have fun and do something that we enjoy doing.
This year, the event fell somewhat short of its fundraising goal, so if you'd like to donate or become involved in this program, contact Meyerhoff by email at jmeyerhoff@edinamn.gov. The City of Edina is working hard to continue informing those who live and work in Edina about COVID-19. Please visit edinamn.gov/coronavirus for the latest updates, or sign up to receive City Extra emails or text messages. Thank you for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.